Hello, everybody. I've been gone for a very long time. I know I've been gone for over a month, pretty much 2 months, and some changes in like a week or so. But yeah, SNDO has been a disaster. Um, and I've seen also a narrative like all the companies just in its infancy, but I also have heard other channels where they say, "Oh no, this um based on other stocks." Well, I'm not gonna say it, but on a tech stock where it came out in 2004 and SNDO was was created in 2006. And I don't know who's pushing that narrative. I also pushed it. I said like, "Oh, it's still in its infancy," but it's not in its infancy. Not that much. I think you got people saying the wrong things and misconceptualizing some things like like SNDO and where the company should be and where it is and all that shit. Um, yeah, listen, I want to pump this stock. I'm not playing around. I'm not joking. You know, I want to pump it up to $32 or whichever price. As high as it can go. Because these things in the stock market. Listen to my post. Look, pump SNDL to $32 on Monday. Help me send out the promo. Help me brainstorm right along. I want to pump SNDL. Or you gotta but you gotta help me, and obviously, all you gotta do, or you gotta own shares of SNDL growers. So somehow, I've got ideas with something about the Reddit movement seems to be slowing down, and you can't reinvent the wheel like AMC and GME. So it seems like it has to be tweaked in the approach because some stocks just take off for the fuck of it. And literally, I've been trading and investing for a year, and I had my victories and losses, and something's got to give. So yeah, literally, I can tell you countless stocks that that have just taken off for the fuck of it. Well, there's no news, there's nothing too special, and they just take off ridiculously. And maybe that has to do for some reasons, for some other reasons like attention, and attention is very valuable. And when a stock has attention and it has it's running off steam and I don't know, just a whole bunch of kerfuffle that these stocks run off. And they seem to still have that good stock price. But I'm a professional, so uh, I don't know. I've had ideas, send out a newsletter, send out an alert, something like that. Uh, but yeah, something's got to give, right? So yeah, so I'm opening up Think or Swim here. But literally, and I'm gonna show you my brokerage statement. But that's of GME. That was earlier this year. Hold up. Let me just wait until this load up. I'll even show you my chart. Let me go on. Let me go on TD Ameritrade. So yeah, you gotta protect yourself. You can't. What I've learned is that also um a saying that I've heard about the stock market is that trading is not how much you make, but how much you get to keep, and that's pretty important to know that. You're not like these other guys that have these YouTube checks making 100,000, having $1 million months and getting paid like 200,000, 400,000 weekly. having these huge runs because you don't have them that much experience. Where I started, I was an employee, uh, working in security. I have my talents, that I keep, sharpening. I have ideas and stuff like that. But I'm not these guys where I can just hold this stock and be like, oh no, you're just like a pussy. If you want to sell, I don't have the luxury to do that. Definitely around this time, taking more responsibility and really and looking out for myself more than anything. So yeah, so this is my chart. This is how I was looking. This was GME right here. GME, and you guys seen you seen this before. I refunded it up here. You know, and now it's all the way down here. Look at that. So I'm not running. Cause you're a professional. And just like that saying, like Tony Robbins. I've never seen anybody who's gotten poor from the stock market. If anything, it's made people rich. And he said you lost because you sold, and I'm not into selling, and that ain't happening. Um, just run off and be like, oh, so those things of not selling, they also align with me. But what doesn't align with me is just that the luxury of of a stock running and then see it come back down and be like, oh no, I'll just buy more. I have margin. I have I have amounts of cash. I don't have mountains of cash. All I have is just a big amount of shares in this company, which I don't plan to sell. And look, this is my thread, my post on Reddit. Yeah. Oh, that's somebody. Yeah. So people are replying. You know how about instead of relying on some Reddit movement, you just learn to trade. It's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. Look, I don't have to lie. You know, I have my YouTube channel. I like getting on here and talking and stuff and showing, showing this and talking about it. But yeah, look, I have my losses and my victories. I mean, yeah. And you think you deserve something, and it's right around the corner. It probably is right around the corner. You just have to stick with it. And I ain't with that negative shit. I'm a grown ass man here. Try to make a living, try to make my dreams come true. And studying and doing, going day by day. So yeah, so and this is also, look at this. This was on Wednesday the 10th. SNDL, it shot up. I can show you my screenshots right here. Yeah, this was earlier. That was on GME. You see that? That was on January 28th. This was on the 12th of November. That was SNDL. You know, I banked in $1,493. This was, I think that's when I applied to margin. But yeah. Hey, maybe you guys have heard of me. How I made over $1,000 on GME. How I made $1,493 on SNDL when its most recent shot up to $1. And even better yet, how I made over $4,000 on that same marijuana stock. Maybe you've heard about other cannabis stocks like Tilray, how it shot up 600%. The AMC craze, the Funware craze, DWEC. The ride never stopped, the show goes on. Last February, Maybe you heard about plays like ACB and how it shot up 80% within the span of 2 weeks. The crypto market craze, giant run ups of over 1,000%. Investing and trading has never been more viable and affordable. With just a couple $100, you can potentially make thousands in returns in this type of insanely volatile market. So what are you waiting for? Join my newsletter alert team and catch the next motherload.
Talking about whales. Moby fucking dicks. And with the show goes on!
So yeah, so I might or not, cut that out. I don't know if I want to show my face, but you know how it goes with these things. So yeah, so I got a lot of things in the pipeline. Yeah, listen, I got nothing but positivity, nothing but positivity. That with a lot of positivity, comes negative energy, but I don't think I really care about that at this point. So yeah, people are replying to my little thread, to my little post. Because I have skin in the game. It's not a joke. It's not a gimmick. It's real skin in the game. So talk to me.